It's happening. A massive shift is already moving through the atmosphere, and almost no one sees it. On the final day of April 2025, a rare new moon collides with a powerful planetary alignment, and 99% of people are going to miss it. They'll feel the symptoms, they'll feel the emotional weight, but they won't understand what it means. You're not one of them. If you've been restless, tired for no reason, suddenly emotional or distant from people around you, you're already feeling the first wave. It's not random. Your spirit knows what your mind doesn't. A reset is here. This isn't just another new moon. This is an invisible turning point. The type of energy that rearranges timelines. It breaks illusions. It pushes people out of fake relationships, jobs, and lives that no longer match who they truly are. Most people will fight it. They'll numb themselves. They'll distract. But if you're still watching this, you're being called to pay attention, because how you respond in the next 72 hours will either push you forward or keep you stuck in the same repeating cycle. The alignment isn't just symbolic, it's energetic. It's pressing against your comfort zone, your identity, and everything that's no longer real in your life. If you're feeling overwhelmed, if your sleep is broken, if your thoughts are loud, it's not in your head. You're being tuned to a higher frequency. But first, everything false has to fall. This is your moment to pause, feel, reflect, and most of all, choose, because the door is open. But not for long. Watch until the end. I'll break down the exact signs you're feeling this shift, what this new moon and planetary alignment mean for your soul path, and 7 things you must do before the first week of May to protect your energy. If you're feeling it already, comment below. I'm not missing this. Let's go deeper. You might not be able to explain it, but something feels off. This shift, happening with the April 30th new moon and the planetary alignment, is not just a cosmic event. It's already working on your mind, body, and energy. And if you're spiritually sensitive or energetically open, you're probably already feeling the signs. Let's break them down. A. Your sleep is disrupted, but your dreams are intense. Are you waking up at 3 a.m. for no reason, tossing and turning at night, having vivid or even strange dreams that seem to carry hidden messages? This isn't random. Your subconscious is trying to process what your conscious mind hasn't caught up to. The new moon is cleansing old emotional debris, and dreams are becoming portals for messages you've been avoiding in your waking life. Emotional waves, up and down without warning. You might go from calm to irritated, peaceful to emotional, energized to completely drained, all within the same day. These mood swings aren't just mental, they're energetic. When multiple planets align, your inner emotional body gets shaken. Old emotional patterns rise to the surface. You might feel like crying without knowing why. This is your soul detoxing. And you feel like disappearing or being alone. You may suddenly feel the urge to pull away from people, especially the ones who drain you or don't. Understand your growth. It's not antisocial behavior, it's protection. Your energy field is sensitive right now, and your soul is trying to keep out noise that doesn't match your vibration anymore. Random body sensations, headaches, chest pressure, body chills. Feeling tightness in your chest, lightheadedness, sudden aches that come and go. These are common when your energy is shifting fast, your nervous system is adjusting, your body holds on to old emotions, and when energy clears, it shows up physically. Technology glitches and lost focus. Your phone freezing, Wi-Fi acting up, forgetting basic tasks or feeling spaced out. During cosmic alignments, especially with Mercury or Uranus active, this happens often. You're not being lazy or forgetful. You're being pulled away from distractions. The universe is forcing you to pause and become aware. deep restlessness, with no reason. Even if everything in your life seems fine, you may feel like something big is coming, but you don't know what. That's because something is coming. Your energy is preparing for a realignment. It's like your soul knows the system is about to reboot, and it's pacing in anticipation. Sudden clarity, followed by deep confusion. You might have bursts of insight, then feel completely lost again. That's normal. You're receiving flashes of what's possible in your new timeline, but the full picture isn't ready yet. Don't rush it. These moments of clarity are glimpses of your next version. Feeling disconnected from the people you once clicked with. If conversations feel dry, if old friends start to feel distant, if your usual routines feel empty, you're not being cold. You're shifting out of old vibrations. This alignment is separating what's real from what's expired, and sometimes that means walking alone for a while. You're questioning everything: your path, your relationships, your purpose. The April 30th alignment is shaking your identity. It's showing you what was built from fear and what's trying to grow from truth. If you're suddenly doubting everything, it's not failure, it's awakening. 10. You're seeing repeating numbers or strange signs. 11, 11, 222, 555, or messages in songs, random conversations or dreams. You're not crazy. The universe uses synchronicities to speak louder when your soul is waking up. During energy shifts like this, these signs multiply. Pay attention. If even 3 of these signs are showing up in your life right now, you're already moving with the energy. You're not broken. You're not lost. You're in a cosmic update, and your system is recalibrating. This is why staying present and grounded during this week is crucial. The universe doesn't speak in words. It speaks through patterns, energy, and feelings. And right now, it's speaking clearly. Something big is changing. Comment: I feel it. If any of these signs have shown up for you lately. Next, let's talk about what's actually happening in the sky and why this moment is so rare. Let's go beyond the symptoms and into the sky, because what's happening up there right now is not just interesting, it's transformational. On April 30th, 2025, 2 powerful events are happening at once. A new moon in Taurus, a planetary alignment involving Venus, Mars, Neptune, Jupiter, and Uranus. Individually, each of these would bring energy shifts, but when they overlap, the impact is amplified. The air becomes heavy, thoughts become louder, and souls get activated. Let's break this down in simple terms. What the new moon in Taurus means. Taurus is an earth sign. It rules our values, our self-worth, our connection to the physical world, money, relationships, comfort, and what we own or depend on. A new moon is a cosmic reset button. It wipes the emotional slate clean and starts a new cycle. But this Taurus new moon isn't just any reset. It's asking one question. What in your life no longer feels real or aligned with your true values? This moon will force you to look at your attachments to people, routines, beliefs, or even money. Anything you're holding on to out of fear, not love. It's going to feel heavy right now. Why? Because your soul is being pulled towards something more authentic, and Taurus doesn't rush. This energy will slow you down, bring you back to your body, and show you what's been ignored while you were busy surviving. Now add the planetary alignment. On the same night, multiple planets will line up across the sky, forming a temporary but powerful channel of energy. These aren't just random dots. Each planet brings a frequency that activates a part of you. Venus rules love, beauty, and self-worth. Mars activates your willpower, action, and drive. Neptune connects to your intuition and dreams. Jupiter expands truth, knowledge, and blessings. Uranus It shakes things up. It's the planet of shock and sudden awakening. This isn't gentle. This is like a deep spiritual detox. It's a wave of cosmic truth that exposes illusions and realigns you with what you actually came here to do. For example, if you've been settling in love, this alignment will make the relationship feel unbearable until you face the truth. If you've been hiding your voice or playing small, Mars and Uranus will light a fire under you. If you've been chasing money but ignoring your real gifts, this energy will push you toward purpose, not just survival. And the reason it feels chaotic? It's because most people resist this energy. We cling to comfort, but these planets aren't here to keep you comfortable. They're here to wake you up. A timeline split is unfolding, not in a science fiction way, in a real energetic sense. Right now, two paths are opening. The path of staying asleep, repeating old patterns, ignoring your inner voice, chasing the same goals out of fear. The path of conscious choice, where you stop, listen, and allow your life to realign with truth. The planetary alignment is like a spotlight. It's showing you both timelines, but only you can choose. This is why so many people are feeling pressure, anxiety, confusion. It's the soul feeling squeezed between the false self and the real one trying to break through. Why it matters. Now, this kind of alignment doesn't just inspire you. It changes the foundation of who you are. It opens a window, a brief portal where new paths, ideas, and timelines are available. But that window closes fast. If you wait too long, you'll feel it pass, like something big slipped away, and you won't know why. But if you act with awareness, reflect, release, and reset, this energy can push you forward years ahead, spiritually and emotionally. Think of it like this. The universe is offering you a hand, not to fix your life for you, but to help you shift out of what's false, so you can build something real. And the first step? Awareness. Most people are distracted, but you're listening, and that means you're already ahead of the curve. Now that you know what's happening, it's time to get practical. In the next part of this video, we'll go deep into the 7 things you need to do before May 1st to stay grounded, protect your energy, and align with the upgrades this shift is offering you. But first, if you're still watching, comment. I choose the real path. To fully understand what this new moon and planetary alignment are doing to your life, you need to see it as a timeline. Not everything is happening in one moment. This is a wave of energy moving in 3 clear stages. The breakdown phase, April 25 to April 30, the shaking begins. This is where most people are right now, and it feels like the ground is cracking beneath your feet. Emotionally, you might feel drained, confused, or unstable. Things you thought were solid, relationships, habits, goals are starting to not feel right anymore. The breakdown phase is not a punishment. It's the system starting to collapse, so truth can be seen clearly. Old patterns are dying. The comfort zone is breaking. But here's the thing. If you try to hold on, the pain increases. This phase is intense because it's exposing the lies we've believed about ourselves for years. Common signs in this phase: random anxiety or emotional triggers, arguments or sudden shifts in relationships, feeling like nothing makes sense, losing interest in things that used to excite you, physical symptoms like fatigue, nausea, or pressure in the head or chest. This is your nervous system detaching from the old version of you. Right now, the planets are acting like cosmic mirrors, showing you all the places you've been pretending, hiding, or settling. Most people run from this feeling, but if you sit with it and ask what's being revealed, that's when things begin to shift. The 0 point, April 30th, new moon day, full system reset. This is the core of the shift, the eye of the storm. On April 30th, the new moon in Taurus creates a spiritual reset point called 0 point energy in metaphysics. It's the moment where you choose which timeline you step into, the one that keeps you asleep or the one that wakes you up for real. It may not look dramatic on the outside, no fireworks, no clear signs, but internally, this is the most powerful moment of the cycle. You might feel heavy, numb, quiet, or deeply still. That's because your energy body is entering a void, where old programming is being shut down. You'll notice a deep craving for silence or solitude, the desire to delete things, unfollow people, quit jobs, or purge an emotional flatline. Neither happy nor sad, just still signs and synchronicities increasing. Numbers, symbols, strange coincidences. The universe is giving you a pause, a breath, a sacred moment to listen, not to others, but to the truth rising in your own body. This is when downloads come, visions appear, decisions become clear, but you must slow down enough to hear them. This is also the best time to do journaling, rituals, breathwork, prayer, or silent meditation grounding in nature, writing a new intention from the heart. It's the pivot point. What you choose on this day, even silently in your own mind, begins shaping the energy of the next 6 months. The realignment phase, May 1st to May 7th, integrating the upgrade. The energy doesn't just disappear after April 30th. It starts to rebuild, but with a new blueprint. This phase is where you'll feel things coming together. Not instantly, but gradually. Opportunities will start to align. Conversations shift. People leave or enter your life. You'll begin to feel pulled toward different choices, healthier ones, deeper ones, more true to who you are. But here's the trap. Most people get scared and go back. They feel a spark of clarity, but talk themselves out of it. They receive a vision, but ignore it. They feel the urge to act, but delay. The realignment phase rewards action. You must move with the energy, not against it. You'll notice unexpected invitations or new connections, feeling called to go somewhere, speak something, or make a change. Old habits suddenly feel uncomfortable. A strange sense of peace. Even if life is uncertain, this is your confirmation that you've stepped into a higher timeline. But realignment is also delicate. It requires trust. You won't see the full picture yet, but the signs will be there. And if you stay connected, you'll know exactly what to do next. So, where are you in this timeline right now? Are you still in the breakdown, letting go of what no longer fits? Are you entering the 0 point, feeling quiet, still, unsure, but open? Or are you beginning to feel the alignment, starting to move differently, breathe differently, think differently? Understanding this timeline helps you stop judging your symptoms. It's not chaos, it's not failure, it's transformation, right on time. Comment, I'm on the path, if you feel yourself moving through these stages right now. In the next part of the video, we'll get very clear. The 7 practical things you must do before May 1st to protect your energy and activate your new timeline. Ready for that? Now that you understand what's happening in the sky and in your soul, let's get practical. You're not powerless in this shift. In fact, you've been guided here because your soul is ready to do something most people won't. Take aligned spiritual action. Here are 7 actions you must take before May 1st. If you want to move with this shift, instead of being crushed by it. 2. Cut the energy cords. There are people, habits, and old thoughts draining you right now. You feel it. You've felt it for weeks. You don't need closure. You don't need a long explanation. You need to cut the energy. Sit in silence. Visualize the person or situation. Now imagine a cord between you and it, and say out loud, I release all energy that is not mine. I take my power back. You'll feel lighter. Your chest will open. Your clarity will return. Do this daily. Until May 2. Write a truth list. This is not a goal list. This is not a vision board. This is a list of due truths. Ask yourself, what do I no longer believe in? What do I actually want, not what I was told to want? Who am I when no one is watching? Write whatever comes. No filters. No fear. This list becomes your spiritual compass during the realignment phase. Cleanse your space. Physical space. Mental clarity. Before May 1st, throw out what you don't use. Delete the apps. Burn old papers. Donate the clothes. Clean. With intention. Open the windows. Say out loud, all stagnant energy must leave now. This sounds small, but it resets your field, and that makes you more magnetic to the new timeline. Take a digital fast, even just 24 hours. One day, that's all. One day without scrolling, noise, opinions, algorithms. You're not supposed to get your truth from a screen. Take one full day before. Make one where you disconnect from digital input and reconnect with your own inner frequency. Go on a walk, journal, breathe, cry. Let the silence tell you what you've been too distracted to hear. Speak the thing you've been afraid to say. There is something you've been keeping inside, a truth you've buried, a boundary you haven't set, a dream you've silenced. The alignment is calling for radical expression. Speak it, write it, record it, even if it's just in your journal. Get it out of your body. Your throat chakra holds massive energy right now. If you stay silent, the pressure will turn inward. But if you speak, the universe will respond fast. Do a new moon release ritual, April 30th night. This ritual is simple but powerful. On the night of April 30th, light a candle, write down what you're ready to release. Thoughts, beliefs, relationships, fears. Read it out loud, then burn the paper safely or tear it up if you can't burn it. Say, I release this with love. I make space for truth. You are not just doing a ritual. You are signaling to the universe that you are ready for the next level alignment. Say yes to the unexpected. From now until May 7th, watch what comes your way. It might feel random. A text from someone new, a strange dream, an invite, a sudden insight, but if it feels like expansion, say yes. The universe is testing your readiness. You prayed for signs. You asked for shifts. Don't ignore the door when it opens. These 7 actions are your tools now. They help you clear the fog, hear the truth, and activate the timeline that's been waiting for you. You don't need to do them perfectly, but you do need to do them consciously, because while 99% of people will miss the window, you're in the 1% who were called to rise. Comment: I choose to align. If you're ready to take at least one of these actions today. And now, let's bring it all together in the final message. The closing that seals this shift in your body and energy. Let's step back and look at the big picture. Why is this all happening now? Why are you feeling so much all at once? The pain, the pressure, the pull to change. Because this energy is not just about April. It's not just about the new moon. This shift is preparing you for something far bigger and far more permanent. The cosmos is clearing the path for your next identity, not the version you show the world, but the version that's been hidden underneath for years, the real you, the one who knows what they came here to do. This is the beginning of a new life cycle. The realignment energy from this moment lasts for 6 months. That means what you release now, what you choose now, what you act on now, becomes the foundation of the life you're about to build. But you can't take the old version of you into the next phase. That's why things are falling apart. That's why people are leaving. That's why emotions are running wild. Your energy system is being rewired piece by piece to hold more clarity, more peace, and more power. Here's what this energy is preparing you for. a deeper connection to your own intuition, so you no longer doubt your decisions, authentic relationships, where you're no longer performing or shrinking spiritual purpose, even if you don't have a title for it yet. You'll feel it pulling you, financial shifts, but only after you stop chasing and start receiving from alignment, creative flow, ideas, projects, visions that pour through once your heart opens again. Freedom, not the kind that comes from running away, but the kind that comes from being fully present. But none of that can happen if you ignore the moment you're in right now. This new moon and planetary alignment are not just events in the sky. They're a wake-up signal. You're being called to graduate, to let go of the cycle of surviving and rise into a season of creating, connecting, and living with truth. You've felt it in your body. You've seen the signs. And now, the choice is fully yours. Will you return to sleep or rise to meet the life that's calling you? There's no pressure, just presence, just honesty. Let this message be your turning point. If this spoke to you, comment, "I'm ready for the next chapter," below, and share this with someone you know is going through something big right now. They might need this message more than you think. You were guided here for a reason, and it's only just beginning. Now, as we close, I want you to hear this clearly. You are exactly where you need to be. I know it doesn't always feel that way. The chaos, the uncertainty, the emotional weight, it's all part of the process. But understand this, the universe is not punishing you, it's preparing you. This energy, this cosmic shift is not happening to you, it is happening for you. The new moon and planetary alignment are opening a portal of transformation, and you've been called to walk through it. It's easy to fall into fear during times of change. The unknown feels intimidating, especially when it's so raw and real. But the truth is, nothing real can be lost in this shift. You're simply shedding what no longer serves you, so you can step into something more true, more aligned, and more powerful. You are not being broken. You are being rebuilt. The next few weeks are crucial. It's about choice. Choice to let go. Choice to embrace the unknown. Choice to trust in your own power. You were never meant to stay in the same place. You were meant to expand. You were meant to grow into the fullest version of yourself. When you align with the cosmic flow, you align with your highest potential, and that potential is waiting for you. So as you move through this energy, remember, it's not a race, it's not a contest, it's your sacred path, unfolding at the exact right time, and the more you trust the process, the more you will see. This shift was never just about the stars, it was about you. Now take a deep breath. Feel the energy flowing through you and say out loud, "I trust, I surrender, I step forward." That's all you need to do, because everything else will follow. The universe has got you, always has, always will. If you're ready to trust this process and step into your next chapter, comment, "I am ready," below. And share this message with someone else who needs to hear it today. We rise together. Always stay aligned, stay open, and remember, the best is yet to come.